Hello and welcome back to Ankh, Heart of Osiris. Did I say it here for me again?
There.
So,
I've got the oil.
I had to kind of look around, but I finally figured it out. Sometimes I mess around in between these parts to try to figure out stuff.
It's dripping with oil.
Because the hinges, I knew we needed to oil it. Okay.
The ants have retreated from the raspberries.
And we also need...
I only knew how to open this door.
No.
Filled up.
Okay. And that's the water we need, don't let... Okay. We have all the ingredients.
Doesn't get any cleaner than this.
Do that. Sawdust.
Sawdust as the starting base. Well, it's for the acquired taste. Water must go along with it, of course.
Don't use rotten meat.
Put in some tender chicken meat.
Don't forget to mourn in humbleness.
Cabbage. Salt. Fresh, tasty onions. I always cry when I cut onions.
Oh, humble. Don't overdo it with the cucumber. Well, I have cucumber slices.
That appears to be the right amount.
Don't neglect health, which was the...
Although it's disgusting, it seems to fit.
Don't forget the spiciness, peppers.
Now it's nice and spicy.
Don't stir your neighbor's pot.
What would a kitchen be without a spoon? A spoonless kitchen?
And what's the last one? Don't forget the fine taste. Where's my fine taste? Raspberries?
This won't work. This won't work. This won't work. This won't work. I got to the sack of raspberries before the ants did. This won't work.
What am I supposed to...
A fishbone that's been chewed upon by... I got to the sack of raspberries. This won't work. 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 This won't work.
No.
This pepper and its relatives will someday serve as a colorant, not even the salt, a plate.
Huh. Can we use the raspberries for the cat?
This won't work.
No.
This won't work. This won't work. This won't work. This won't work. The beast would devour me whole.
Oh, come on! Good Lord Almighty. I'm not supposed to use the vegetable cutter, right?
This won't work.
We got the sawdust.
A sizzling hot stove plate. This won't work. As hot as the Egyptian slave nights, now showing at an amphitheater near you. This won't work.
Hello guys. What am I supposed to do?
The ants are back for more loot. A fishbone that's been chewed upon by the pharaoh.
Oh, they took the fishbone? Why could I not just give it... What the hell? I don't know why.
An extremely aggressive... The beast would devour me whole, hair and all.
That didn't work? Apparently not. What? And then it's looking over here.
The beast would devour me whole, hair and all.
What?
The beast would devour me whole,
Okay, game. Okay.
hair and all.
Okay. Well, let's try this.
The ants are back for more loot.
Oh! 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 Well, that took care of that. Finally. Good lord.
Bridge door is open. Whew. It's really cold now. The rumors have it that the pharaoh has a block of lark's tongue. To some, considered a delicacy. To others, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, so a delicacy.
I've used all the wobbly lark's tongues now. As hot as the Egyptian slave nights. Smells wonderful.
Yeah.
You can see the dark night sky.
I'm still waiting.
It's coming right away.
Champion! It's been ages since I've eaten something so yummy. The cook usually never cooks up something this tasty for us humble gods.
Great. Can you help me with the elevator problem now?
The elevator? Sure.
Oh.
A sturdy kick, and the door is open.
That's all? I've slaved away over a hot stove for hours just for that? Nothing's moving. The elevator doesn't appear to have any power. I've rarely seen anything that looks so run down. Nothing's moving. The elevator doesn't appear to have any power.
What do you mean?
I've rarely seen anything that looks so run down.
Doesn't have any power?
This kitchen reminds me of happier days, before the revolution. My wife always made couscous for me. It tasted like sawdust, but I loved it. That must have been a very special recipe.
Well, the only thing left is the water, right? Because we've seen water powering...
Turn down.
Did that do anything? Apparently so. Okay, I get it.
It says, delivered by the Arabian ambassador, official sponsor of the final game. We've reached the goal. It says, delivered by the Arabian ambassador, official sponsor of the final game. We've reached the goal.
Oh God, don't tell me.
Mission accomplished. But now let's hot-foot it out of here.
Okay, well, as fast as elevator goes, we can hot-foot it.
Oh no! The Pharaoh!
Couscous.
So what can we do now?
I don't want to get too close to him. The Pharaoh, the man who rules over Egypt. Sometimes.
Hurry, Tara. You've got to think of something.
Oh. Let me guess.
Uh-oh. That was a tad loud.
What? What have we done? We've killed the Pharaoh.
We didn't mean to.
He doesn't look very dead to me. But we will be dead in a flash if we don't disappear pronto.
The gods are coming! Out of here!
Hey guys! Wrong direction! Wrong direction!
That's quite enough of that, you rebellious rebel.
Well, this is easy enough in a solution. What? I'm guessing that's it. Yep.
Tara! You're our savior!
But let's get out of here now.
Did they go back this way? Yes.
Tara, do something! Tara! Tara!
I always thought that the lady had lost her head. A nice place to rest, if I didn't. The trophy from the finals. This won't work.
What am I supposed to do? Break into the palace, flee.
A rather clumsy revolutionary.
Tara!
There's a little flap on top. I always thought that the lady had lost her head. There's a little flap. I always thought that there's a little flap on top. Furnished in a rather... I'll happily take a bottle of this champagne with me. Unfortunately, the ropes are hanging too high for us to simply use them again to escape. A cloth. This won't work. This won't work. This won't work. This won't work. This won't work.
Well, I have a lot of crap at the moment. So you might want to tell me what I need to use, game, because holy shit. I mean, we have 4 of them, so, you guys need them? Apparently so.
don't want to!
For the revolution!
My cunning plan worked out. They've opened the entrance for us.
And they even knocked the Pharaoh out cold.
How practical. Now there's nothing else that can prevent me from seizing control.
And what are we going to do with the Pharaoh?
From now on, I am the Pharaoh. As to this pitiful cretin, do what you're paid for, unscrupulous assassins. As the Hebrews say, make him cross the River Jordan, and we'll never have to see him again.
We'll take care of him.
My foes are finally a thing of the past. The Pharaoh, as well as this... Asil.
Chapter 3, Into the Palace, once again.
Well, what do you know? I didn't even break my neck. But the situation still isn't exactly rosy. What else can you expect at the Cairo graveyard? That's the entrance to the crypt. That's the entrance to the crypt. That's not going to be so much of a strain on my inventory. A parrot's feather. Nothing happens. That can be opened. That can be opened. That's the entrance to the crypt. What else can you expect at the Cairo graveyard? Nothing happens. That won't work. That's the entrance to the crypt. That won't work. That gives the term athlete's foot a whole new... A parrot's feather.
Oh,
I knew it.
That was a bit of a mean trick.
How on earth can it be that all the mummies in Cairo are alive and kicking?
I don't know that either. I was pushing up the daisies for aeons, but only recently the strangest things have been happening with the space-time continuum. And that has more than definitely got something to do with the imminent battle of the gods for supremacy over Egypt. The obstacles evaporate, and the gateway to the underworld is declared open. But luckily, it isn't all that bad. Actually, I've learned that the Ankh has gotten a new guardian, and he'll surely never leave Egypt in the lurch.
about that.
And that's also good for us mummies. Finally, rest in peace again once the Ankh is in safety.
I have to get out of here. Can you help me?
I can't let you out, but I can let you in.
In? In where?
In there, to wherever the other abominable entities go.
That doesn't sound tempting. Where is it?
That's in... my grave!
Everywhere you look in Cairo, only sacks and vases. The box is opened. I took it with me. It's somewhat cumbersome. Packing crate for statues.
The what? Camel immobilizer.
A message. It says, new goods have arrived. A message.
Oh boy.
It says, caution, danger is imminent. A message. It says, time for a meeting. A small round table. Don't go cutting yourself on it. Rien ne va plus. Oh, that's Fatima's parrot. I'm sure it won't talk to me. A rope is tied to the cage. If I cut this, the parrot will crash onto the table. A small round table. The box is opened. It makes a gurgling sound. Popular smuggled goods.
Oh, can we use...
A playing card. What luck? A packing crate for statues. This would be the right place for it.
And now...
It's good that he'll have a soft landing. I don't believe that we'll become friends anytime soon. The poor thing is totally exhausted. It has to get its strength back first. A coconut. Hard on the a playing card. It says, this wonder of modern technology exists to immobilize wrongly. This Seth guy's got a hooked nose. The poor thing is totally exhausted. It has to get its strength back first. That won't work. The black forest woodpecker has pecked it into 2 halves.
Oh, well, hey, that worked.
It's so floppy and weak. And I'm not completely innocent of that. The bolt doesn't open without a device. The bolt doesn't open without a device. So, the cage is opened. Don't try anything stupid, parrot. Polly the parrot. I don't think it likes me. I should try it differently. That can be opened.
Oh.
That won't work.
No.
That won't work. It says, time for a meeting. Polly the parrot. I don't think I should try it differently. The goods have crossed many oceans to get here. The goods have crossed many oceans to get here. Everywhere you look in Cairo, only sacks and vases. A giant stone table. Ah, that explains the many lanterns in front of the popular smuggled goods. Polly the parrot. I'm not too sure that Mr. Woodpecker is keen on having a roomie in his pen. That won't work. That won't work. It already has enough feathers. A giant stone table. That won't work. Ah, that explains the many lanterns in front of the bar. Everywhere you look in Cairo, only sacks and vases. The two don't appear to like each other. That can be opened.
And
Polly
how?
the parrot. I don't think it likes me. That won't work. It says, new goods have arrived. A new message for the messenger.
You're ugly!
That won't work.
Ah! Finally gone!
Sometime later. Okay. That actually did something.
Okay, man. I hope you got good stuff here. What enough for me to run out here in the black of the night? Am I crazy? I'm sure I know you from somewhere.
Yes, you once chucked me into the Nile. I've been afraid of water ever since.
Boy, I have so many customers. It's no wonder that one or two fall overboard sometimes. You think I can remember the faces of all my customers? If I could do that, I'd be in the circus.
Besides, I gave you a wicked pirate flag.
Sure, man. You're the hit. Simon, since when did you get involved in the smuggler's business?
What kind of business?
Oops, none. You just heard wrong. cobbler's business. I meant, of course, yeah? It's time you sort out the cobbler's business again. Your sandals really ain't trendy no more, man.
Aha, so you're a smuggler.
Okay. You'd have figured it out in the end anyway. So, this here is a smuggler's hideout, cunningly concealed behind a dead toilet roll holder.
It's quite an alive toilet roll holder.
And with this parrot, we send each other messages when new booty comes. A sweet thing. Takes a liking to everybody.
Somehow, I don't think that he'll ever learn to truly love me. But doesn't that parrot belong to Fatima? She's not a smuggler as well, is she?
Yeah, so what do you think she used to finance the reopening of the bar? Cleopatra shower curtain rings and Sphinx hedge trimmers?
Maybe with that treasure of gold that I gave her last time, in exchange for a lousy, useless map.
Anyway, whatever, man. It was your pleasure to see me again. And remember, stay honest.
What a crazy night.
And we're into it.
This majestic beast is an overseer of the dead, an appropriate burial. That reminds me of my father. He always does. It appears to be dedicated to Osiris. When I'm dead, I'd also like to have such a nice grave.
Okay. Ask the Pharaoh for help. Get past the Night Watchman.
I'm not gonna have to repeat my...
I'm sorry, but it's really terribly urgent this time.
There's just one single weakness which we Cairo Night Watchmen are prone to.
Dirty magazines?
Forget it. I'm not gonna tell the likes of you. I'm not gonna have...
Okay,
No, I wanted to...
I'm not gonna have to
I'm sorry.
There's just...
Daft uniforms?
Forget it. I'm not gonna...
I'm sorry.
There's just...
Strong black coffee?
Forget it. I'm not gonna tell the likes of...
This wonder of modern technology exists to immobilize wrongly parked methods of transport.
Okay, can't do anything here. Got anything new to say?
I see you haven't had...
Well, I would even say that it's gotten worse.
Worse?
Osiris now has the Ankh.
Oh, no! If someone brings him his heart, then he'll be able to re-enter the world of the living. You must warn the Pharaoh.
Of all people, the Pharaoh?
He's a disciple of Osiris, and yet not even he would want Osiris to ascend to Earth. Perhaps the Pharaoh can do something.
Okay. Kinda already had that on my to-do list.
Hello,
So that's...
but they're normal.
I got some...
A good friend is sure to help you with all the simple things. For difficult things, you really need to find an expert. And if things get really dramatic, probably the only thing that'll help is a visit to the Pharaoh.
In the past, I haven't had the best of experiences when visiting the Pharaoh.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Okay, but we don't know his weakness.
No more
A big, beautiful vase.
We should also try out the hot wax method on your scalp hair sometime.
Ooh, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we do
a
have
typical sack of grain. You're not going to be running anywhere anytime soon. A hairy, scruffy beast.
Come on in.
Okay.
And I were their slave driver?
I think it's high time for you to leave. Hello, Asil.
I've heard a rumor that you earn your dough in a way that isn't completely legal.
What do you mean?
Smuggling.
I've got no idea how you found that out, but it's true. It's actually quite a lucrative business. Cairo is the perfect shipping hub.
Can I join you?
We only make use of people who enjoy the same criminal status as us. You're too much of an honest soul.
But that's dangerous.
Of course, but it's worth danger. Also, the sales are tax and duty-free. But that's because I ignore the tax and duty stuff.
Aren't you afraid?
Listen, the business really isn't doing too good, and my poor uncle's ailing. I don't want to live on welfare in the future.
On welfare? Don't you mean from welfare?
I meant the Pharaoh's cruise ship, the welfare, with 200 rowing slaves snug as a bug in the hull.
Oh, see you later, smuggler chick.
Don't call me that. However, it does sound kind of adventurous.
I'm not... Poor me. Now I can't even get anything more to drink.
But you're broke.
Just...
It's starting to get late.
It says, I've sold my house, wife, and camels in exchange for a ticket to Luxor, where my new life awaits me.
That's not good.
But our camel is still quite wiped out.
So, gentlemen, the municipal office means business. Your camel had to be taken into custody for the well-being of Cairo's citizens. Unfortunately, I have to collect a fine.
That sucks.
Didn't I tell you to park that beast somewhere else?
But they never give tickets here, usually.
Well, what can you do? Here's the dough, but we want to get an early start in the morning. Is that clear?
This is all your fault, Drazo.
Yeah, that's right.
I slapped a fine on the caravan people.
No.
Hang on a moment. You're not trying to bribe me, are you?
Sure.
So it's finally come to this. Beat it!
Yeah.
Hang on a...
How could you think such a thing? This is just a little donation for the coffee break kitty.
Donation? Thanks, buddy. Just come right in, sir.
I'll have to redecorate somewhat. It's lacking that dramatic, morbid touch that a prince of the underworld and envoy of Osiris requires. And then I'll start searching for the heart of my master.
Daddy, what's happened to you?
Oh, nothing, my little dove. Shouldn't you be in bed already?
I just wanted to go to the fridge again. Cameltep is really thirsty now. Are you really okay?
Never felt better. Buzz off, stupid.
A hurried visitor, my pharaoh!
Visitors? In the middle of the night? I may have to change a few rules around here.
Asil, my dream lover on Earth!
Pharaoh, it's a good thing that we're... What's happened to you?
It's been a long day. Get to the point.
Something terrible's happened. The Ankh was stolen from me and all of Egypt is in danger.
Oh, you don't say. I've already received word of it. And that's why I'm still awake. Now, I have to burn the midnight oil because people like you are incapable of doing their jobs right.
But...
Out of my sight! You have lost the Ankh. You have failed. You have put us all in danger. So that you don't cause even more harm, I hereby ban you from Cairo.
But...
Guard, throw this sucker, sinner, out of my city.
Okay, I'll go already. But I'll be back to put everything right again.
God forbid.
But Daddy, where will my sweetheart go now?
There is only one place left for Azil to go. The hot, hostile, homicidal desert.
Chapter 4, Lies and Intrigues.
Are you sure that he said Nile? I thought he said Jordan.
Nile. Make him cross the River Nile, is what he said. The Nile's the only river round here for miles that we can send him cross. Therefore, he said Nile and not Jordan. Right? Right.
Then we've done what we were supposed to do. Mr. Dinar, the new almighty pharaoh, is going to be very proud of us.
Maybe a bit too literal.
Life hasn't been too good to me. My slaves are gone, my money is gone, and even my last betting slip didn't bring me any winnings. This world has nothing left to give me. I'll slip into the desert and put an end to it all. The buzzards can feast on my succulent flesh. Hang on a minute. What's this here? Can it be? Thanks be with the Pharaoh. Someone has blessed me with a new slave.
Huh. Bad luck.
Come on, get up, slave, and get to work.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to save. And I'm going to end the part here. You shall hear from me in the next part.